Guys, I'll share a story that happened with one of our clients, and this is a nationwide deal. Some of what we're talking about is more in our local market. Some of it's nationwide. This one in particular is a nationwide deal. It doesn't matter where you live. You might have heard something along these lines, and that is, everything's going, we're in a handbasket, so you need to buy gold because gold's never gone to zero, and you need to get yours. And it's all, think about it, gold's never gone to zero. Well, you know what? Neither has the market. It's okay. They're selling on fear, though. That's what you have to realize. So this lady was listening to, all the commercials and advertising about it and decided, I'm just going to call and learn more. We're education driven. She's used to being able to call and ask questions and get education. So she called these people who are selling gold and started asking questions. And before she knew it, they had her on the line with GenWealth in an attempt for them to move all of her assets to them and use all of them to buy gold. Now, fortunately, our GenWealth team is very well trained, and they knew this is not the norm. So the processor was wise enough to get an advisor on the line and kind of coach through. And then the client was going, oh my gosh, how did we go from I want to have some education to all of a sudden they're ready to move everything. And it's really a learning experience. And I think it's important for you to understand, as a listener, that you've got to be able to work with somebody who is educationally driven. They're not going to just say, okay, let's move everything today. That's never going to be in your best interest.
Scott, I think it's important to point out that there's nothing inherently wrong with investing in gold. As a matter of fact, some of the things that we invest in here at GenWealth have elements of gold in them from time to time as the investment managers deem that to be a good investment. But when you think about the fact that gold is at the very high end of risk in terms of, if you think about kind of the progression, it goes from balance to growth in income to growth to aggressive growth to speculative. The value of gold is speculative, and it is only worth what somebody on the other side of the equation thinks it's worth. And so when you think about investing all of your money in a speculative investment, what you find is oftentimes people that are being lured into these investments are frankly people that are trying to be more conservative, but they're being herded into more speculative, costly investments.
Yeah, and people think about the stock market being volatile. Well, gold, the price of gold is pretty volatile too. That's what people forget. I think it's meant to be, or thought of rather, as a hedge, right? When the market's going down, gold's going up, but it doesn't always work that way. So gold is, as John said, speculative, and it is also volatile.